And I have a message for you guys regarding we're at your door. Okay, good. Yay. So I have some legal documents that I'm going to show you guys. And then I also wanted to go back over the cards that we picked up yesterday because there's like a deeper message. Now, some of you guys also want to get information. I did want to say I was supposed to bring up two specific things: contracts and then a recording a victim of a crime, which I'm going to do. It wasn't a specific email, and I don't want to start doing all that on my desktop. So please. So, one of the things that's going on here is wow. After talks of arms, things like that, people creating warfare, war at their door. There's still going to be war at their door, right? So yesterday we got the King of Pentacles. We had the King of Pentacles. It's on video. It's not the last video, but the one right before that. It's called I've Made Jenna. And we have the King of Cups, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords. I have eight, eight, and eight. And then I have six and six. So one of the things that's happening here is that people are like, how are you guys putting this on the computer? And then the next day she found these. This is how it's starting. It can go far, I see. So you remember I told you that the thing here in terms of like, okay, where's our system is remember what's going on with the computer, getting people together, getting our network managers and putting out the whole entire network, right? So that's what I'm trying to do, rapid fire. So, okay, why would I sit here by myself and just start like moving money around, right? I need an infrastructure, I need a system, things like that. And also to, with the money that I need to move, right? The amount, right? We need support. You guys are here, things like that. So don't remember, I guys, I have your emails. There's listservs. I'm going to be putting out a specific thing portal that you guys can like submit information and documents. Okay, war at their door, the internet. So I just wanted to let you all know that there is something happening with EMF frequency where they're going to be going into the standard model of the EMF and they're going to be turning off its ability to carry and process a mantissa, an electrical impulse, and the ability to go ahead and process zero and one, right? So, you know, when you're playing an ASCII, you have to put together a configuration. That configuration of commands, things like that, allow you, right, to bring down a certain base level of consciousness where now the computer can understand one, two, three, four, five, etc. Because remember, these are all on different hex and other servers, the BIOS, even ASCII, they're on servers. And who's running that? To let your computer have a consciousness. So that's getting turned off because they want to keep on going, okay? So in the near future, there's going to be a major, realization that we're not going to have meeting after meeting and conference after conference, and we're here next year, right? With more people cloud chasing, where it's just going to get done in like less than 21 days. Okay, so there will need to be a plan that we need to also implement in regards to what's going to happen when my story and that of people connected to my story come out with the 37 file and the chaos that's going to happen in society. So there needs to be a plan put in place. And the Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, Department of Justice, they're not going to be the ones to do that. It's going to be us that gets together with the community and they will have to lend the resources. And this is like a great model. They do it with the police all the time. You're lending the police to go and rob your ops. You're lending the police to, make off on the plug. So, let's keep on going there. Be careful what you start, okay? And be careful what you allow like into your mind. And then it, stops room for other things to be there. So we have this system that we brought down here, the 888. Now with this 888, my old address, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, work, reputation, Hanifi, Ebony Beckwith, and all them that you hear about. Playing, Eight of Wands, messages, internet, social media, But really, it's like network programming that we surefire will be able to create our own network and spectrum bands. And then the 813 that keeps on popping up. I saw one that was like very interesting. So the Eight of Swords, a jail at War Thor. And people trying to plan things. I'm like, well, look what we can do. I think that you should keep on doing that. Right. And then with the King of Pentacles here and the Eight of Pentacles, that's the Emperor. Put those two together, you get the Emperor. There's a lot of combos. So this is like, these are the cards that we found yesterday because the day before that we had done a War at Your Door coding tutorial with the binary 00100, the different tarot card spectrums. You guys have seen these activities I've done. Yeah. So the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords is a sorcerer. Okay. Okay, good. So now what's going to end up happening here is let's go ahead and move forward into what's going on, which is a bunch of people that are about to get themselves wrapped up in basically, their downfall because they wanted to play. And then also you guys are hearing about farms, people's communities, things like that, how playing on YouTube and running your mouth about spell work because you're the one doing it and getting caught up, right, with bodies and kids missing and CPS calls and IC3 started something for a group of innocent people, and you had no idea about the civil war our people had to go through and what we had to deal with. There is a movie that's out there, and Thandie Newton was in it. And this high priest from 12 Years a Slave, and they were showing like, oh, or who's Igbo, who's not Igbo, and them just getting shot and killed on the spot. And that's the type of thing that they were doing because our place. Now, there's another information that has come into my hand, which is about, I would say it's not information that's coming into my hand. It's basically about people that are currently being set up. They don't know that people know who they are. So within our country, right, Nigeria, the way that it's separated is in the north, it's like a heavily Muslim community, Fulani, Hausa, a few other groups. You go a little bit lower to like the east. That's like Yoruba land. Some other groups like south and like this area, because Nigeria is kind of shaped like this. Like south and like this area is like more like Igbo, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, that type of thing. You have the Benin Kingdom right here. Even in Nigeria, there's Benin people in Nigeria, Edo, and then you have Ghana then right there, and then Cameroon is right there. So there's even things where on the Cameroon side, then they also like are coming into the Igbo area. Then there's Jos Plateau, things like that. So the distribution then of the religion too is a factor because the southeastern part of Nigeria, they're heavily Christian, which you guys saw Slumdog Millionaire, how they were getting attacked, the Christians of India, right? But then a lot of it's unfortunate the Muslim community was playing into that and starting nonsense. So one of the things that's coming out with this is that the Ford Foundation, I'm sorry, not the Ford, MacArthur Foundation, which is where Latifah Simon and all them come in. Oh, I'm a MacArthur genius and this and that. Oh, she hasn't become one yet? Okay, wow. Yeah, so with all that work, ooh, I gossiped a bunch. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have called these people into this to now see that I actually, ooh, right? So now the African community is finding out. So that's why they started NARS. I think that's what it's called. It's a SARS in Nigeria. There was huge riots, hella chaos going on about SARS. They were the ones fucking funding that. It was just random people with a coat on. We're from SARS. We have to take your BMW, things like that. Playing with the Igbos, stealing our stuff, starting a bunch of shit. One of the things that ended up getting started here is the MacArthur Foundation funded it. Then they said we're going to fund anti-corruption in Nigeria. What's the anti-corruption with people running back and forth playing like that? That's the thing coming out. And then what happened in Nigeria with the Northerners, the Hausa Fulani, heavily Muslim, coming down into Igbo land to do what? Yeah, playing like that. Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Again, why did WizKid's mom die? I like my NSC straight, no chiesa. Yeah, them playing. Why would you guys be going into that area and starting shit like that and you're kidnapping their kids and you're playing with their farm? Yeah, that's what they funded. Yeah, Spanish community stand up. Right, so that's the hand that they're trying to hide that. Oh, okay, yeah, we shouldn't have started that. And what community did they fund? Who did they play with? Right. What's going on with Opal Tometi? and African immigration, yeah, and because Opal Tometi is one of the founders of Black Lives Matter. This is what I'm talking about. They're all fucking ops. They're gonna get set up playing like that in front of our community, like, ooh, okay, the magic didn't work. They said they had something strong. It's powdered bones. Why the fuck didn't she tell me that? Okay, I put it in her food and I ate it too, just so that she wouldn't know. Oh, well, that's what you get, right? So now I told you guys too about their program. Karmics talking about they work for Omidyar Foundation and this foundation and that foundation, and I'm a program officer, and they're not getting paid that much because they have to distribute their salary to Karmics. So then what ended up getting started is this is where you get Aida Mariam marrying Angela Davis's son. What do you mean Aida Mariam, the Ethiopian family that started a rebellion, started all this, that she's married to Black Panther, Angela Davis, her son. And they're playing like this. What name did you say? Yeah. Aida Mariam. Here, let me go show you her face. That's not... This is where Sabrina comes in, and how Idris Elba got rounded up and binded up in drama, and there's a bunch of chaos going on in the UK. Okay. I thought I was just making my husband. Ooh. How are we going to finish this hit? Hey, all you all stop playing with me. Yes, Sabrina, you don't got body compared to me. Don't play with me. At all. Don't. When it comes to face, body, don't. Hair, don't. It's a rabbit in space. He's on certain psychedelics, and that's how he talks when he's casting spells, and he's like, don't, yeah. He's basically saying, like, I have the power to stop you. Yeah, war at their door. Yeah, war at their door. Yeah, war at their door. Oh my God, yeah, UK stand up, war at their door. Yeah, UK stand up, war at their door. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Ancestral Black and Indigenous what? Right, playing on my channel. AMD coming up again. But it was also the computer chip. Remember, it said AMD 813, my birthday? After talking to Haile Selassie and playing games. Do you know how serious that is? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's the thing that they're trying to like hide. Yeah, that's what came out in the Ethiopian community. Yeah, playing with everyone's work. That's what they do. Playing games, getting with the foundations, getting in everyone's computer, starting shit. What are you talking about? Okay, sis. Yeah, getting their body done, starting shit like Hello Goofy in the face. And these are who these Brandy playing, inspiring these hoes. Oh, they're really harassing Daisy. Okay, I can take her whole website. Okay. That's how all these kids got chopped up like that. Thank you. And then they're talking about social justice. Do you guys know how serious this is? And the Republican Party is like about to go bad on them. That's done. Good. Okay, now we have a bigger problem. Daisy. It doesn't matter. She doesn't give a fuck about them. She just wants the other ones dealt with. I don't care. Let's deal with them. It's actually a good idea. Do your own thing. And you're playing. Because they did hella magic on them. Now, look at this nonsense that they have gotten started here. And they're playing in people's community. Thank you. That's what they're starting. Okay, how did that alliance get made? And those are the families that are starting all this bullshit. Playing with Nation Islam, causing hella ratchetry. So one of the things that's coming out here, thank you. And then they played with hella magic, like, oh, she's crazy. Is she well? Oh, wow, that's crazy. Look at the one I found. Oh, shit, like, how are we going to... Yeah, real talk, don't ever test my mind, baby. Because that's why you guys are contemplating coffins now. Wow. That's mesmerizing. For you to be in that predicament because you wanted to test it. Good. Yeah, still waters run deep. Baby, I can go way deeper. Starting this mess. So let's keep on going. You heard about them in their farm program? Go play with people's name program? Start shit program? Harass people program? Oh yeah, but they're Igbo. Ooh, let's go play with them. Ooh, they're here. Go play with them, but we know that they're off. Where'd this one been? Oh, she doesn't really like play with all of them. Oh shit, we shouldn't have started that because instantly it made it to all their family. Because when did you see Daisy for all that to be happening? That she slept with whose son? When did that happen? Thank you, they don't even know each other. Yeah, nonsense like that getting started. Oh, it's a different Obechuku. Ooh, he lives in Ohio. Ooh, okay, I was trying to talk to that one. Ooh, no, ooh, shit, yeah. Who cares I'm married? He doesn't give a fuck to play with me. He knows I feed him period blood, whatever. He knows what my family does. He's seen all this. Fulaba. It's a weird-ass bitch, Fulaba. What do you mean Fulaba? Fulaba gold? Where's everyone's gold in Ethiopia? Right, sitting on the computer, there's a lady, I wanted to talk about you specifically. I was going to make a video for you specifically, sitting on the computer. Come on, where is it? Yeah, playing in people's family. Yeah, playing with the computer like that to get people's stuff. And these people, like, for what? After all that we went through, all the chaos, all the drama, because they have nothing. You guys have to understand they're getting exposed. This is the war. It's aftermath of the war. You guys are having commemorations and celebrations and all that. You look stupid. And it's the thing here, it's like who caused and created the war? It was very obvious it's in their children. That's why they had to go create karma, playing with this person's family, gassing this auntie, that one passing away, this cousin passing away. And everyone knows it's hella abnormal because it's the original families that went down to the office to go sign up and get together. They're from the same villages. This is the thing too about in Nigeria, like even with the Igbo community too, how we're there's differentiation. They didn't know all that when they went to go play games. That's how they're gonna get caught up in the Spanish community. Yeah. Ooh. Right. Yeah, running around Oakland, Impact Hub, oh, black business and stuff like that. Everyone's phone getting tapped, running their mouth, starting all the shit. Yeah, Daisy. Yeah, I don't know. She just came to my table and took it. I was wondering if you have her number. That's right here. Felony, Wolof, and okay, so that's why they're in Igbo land because they don't have to make, and then also for computer chips and stuff like that. Right. Yeah, those are the families that are doing it. They got their hand caught. Also, too, some of you guys hear me tell the, yeah, yeah, playing with Fark Muhammad, and then why are you playing a white man's religion again? They're hella ridiculous. Yeah, their families like involved in this. They're playing in the whole like network, starting a bunch of shit, like running their mouth, like warfare. This I wanted to tell you guys that because there's a female that was starting hella shit for me with me, and yeah. Look at Aida Mariam, born to an Ethiopian family in Baltimore. Drake is really close with one of these females too. He had his hand in that as well. Ethiopian female, and she got caught up because she went to go put on his merchandise for Nocta. It's when Nocta first came out, and he was sending everyone hats and gift boxes. Shot when she ran her mouth, and then she took it down, or something like that. Or she was like, "Oh, it's just more business and da da da." Yeah, his connect for Chiom. She works at Dior. It's like she's like the head of men's jewelry at Dior, I believe, or Chanel. It's either one of those. It's an Asian female, and they play too much. So you guys heard me talk about how they station certain people. How did you make it into this like specific hostel or this apartment complex? Oh well, what are you talking about? I got it like somebody like complained about me. Who was this person? Some people were just walking into the building starting shit. Yeah, that's the type of stupidity that they get into. And they think people take them seriously. And then they saw this with the computer and said, oh, we can play with. Right. So anyways, you guys remember talks of Daisy was misspending money, that she wasn't getting anything because we couldn't fund her because then she started that, then Daisy that and that, and then Daisy that and that here. I'm just going to show you my, you know, contracts, and then you decide for yourself. I think that's a good idea. Then I'm going to go ahead and let me pull up this victim of a crime email or this victim of a crime recording. And it's about how they're supposed to support people after they become victims of crimes, and they play with people, they start cases, they traffic people, they specifically hire people from families that create the warfare in the Black and Brown Indigenous community, and they create war. By the way, for the Vietnamese community, etc., you have got confirmation. I ran into somebody just last night. The day before that, I was talking about who was playing at Victim of a Crime. The next day, I run into this high priestess that they were playing with. The exact high priestess that they were playing with, I run into her last night. Right? Just keep going. So one of them, the karmics had I didn't know this, that they were like going that far, but one of the things that's gonna happen for some of you guys, paperwork request, who has rented at your building. Thank you. And then they have employment documents, right? So we can just take the EINs and see what companies that they're playing with, or the investigators, they can get all that. So, right. So just be careful. Yeah, they are hella disgusting. Now you see their hand, and then these hoes get on here talking about some social justice and your body shaming and shit like that. And then they go play with different men, snatching up little 12 and 13-year-olds. Here, eat this, since you think you're so this and that. And after talks of that dude Axel playing at Chase Bank in the Cambodian community. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I told her that nigga's other bank account. So right, talking about that they were going to be playing with like our farms. Oh, we can get coke and this and that. And some of you guys heard about what's currently blowing up in Ghana because they went to go do that foolishness. Like, oh, let's bring them here and we'll bring these folks in and bring that start the rectification because some Asians told them to do it. And something with like entertainers and rappers in between and some goofy families. But there's like this article about this woman that said, oh, she became a Ghanaian queen after leaving Detroit at 15. I had a baby at 15 playing with Hanifi, starting shit with the shower all day. But then I went to Ghana. And now everyone's beefing and fighting and shit going on and following people to villages. It's like, I'm just like seeing what you guys got going over here. Please leave. Yeah, drama. That's what they start. So it's an article that was in it's an article that was in the news today. Somebody decided to put that up. Why are you over here? It's because they embarrassed themselves like psychologically too. They all got exposed, like Wade Noble's, all of them, in terms of how like low vibrational they are. So they have to make it seem like I'm more than this. I'm more this and more that because they all realized all at once, like, why are all you guys playing with Daisy? Oh, okay, yeah. Because we get into like bullshit like that over niggas. Right? And then we call it African centered or culture. Like goofiness. Like put your daughter in the bed with some man that wants to date you. Stuff like that, like goofiness, like, oh, that's just part of the culture, like foolishness, like stuff like that, right? And that's like what they got exposed with. And then this whole thing about like the queer community, Ashara and all them trying to groom people and bring people into their bedrooms and start all this nonsense. And how Angela, somebody needs to call Adult Protective Services for her wife because Angela is really not saying what she's getting involved in. Like real talk, that's a problem. And Ashara playing games with that because she's younger than her wife, like 20 years. So that also being something like we're not goofy and messy and okay. Okay. So let's get this started. Okay, here we go. Found it. Yay. And then who works there? Right. So there's one goofy one that made her way to my channel because they were like stalking, harassing me with that group of people. I have her face in my phone because she like lives in my building and she was starting hella shit. Like she like comes right next to my door like screaming. And I recorded it and somebody saw her face on my channel. And she was like running around starting hella shit like that, trying to bring a karmic over here. Like, oh, we can use that technology and do this, emailing like white people like, oh, Daisy lives here. Da, 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 maybe I can get a job here. And you never know because their family's hella blacklisted. They get involved in that. And I'm telling you right now, they're gonna go look at that list. Her last name is gonna be what gets them set up. Yeah, they're hella delusional. I'm telling you, I'm gonna set so many of you hosts up. You're gonna be so mad how I transform in front of you. So right now that I got this, let's start with the contracts. Why are you doing that? Right, yeah, hella fucking ridiculous. Um, yeah, Emma, that Teklilu, her name's gonna come up too. She is so disgusting. Some in the Ethiopian community, that's one of the ones that last name Teklilu. Yeah, woo. Um, you remember that fish from SpongeBob? And this is so funny because she looks exactly like this. You remember that episode of SpongeBob when that big ass fish hit the pickles under his tongue, and he was starting hella drama? For those of you guys that know what Emma Bett looks like, that's her energy, and that's exactly what she looks like. She's like 3 times my size, and she was starting hella shit because I partner every semester I used to partner with the university, which I think I'm gonna just go start doing that. I think I'm just gonna ramp that up, and let's see, you guys. You can get code, and then we'll see about like maybe like 22, 23 an hour, and then like what I can do for credits, and like really for people that need to get extra credit, they need to do capstone, things like that, something flexible. That's why it would be like that, right? I used to do that. So UC Berkeley, USF, UCSF, SFSU, several schools. That's how a lot of people know me in public health. That's why all this about what are you talking about, Daisy's organization? Didn't I just send 4 of my interns there and they did all this? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't say anything. There's somebody that's been watching this whole time. Daisy, I know Martha's hands so badly. One of my instructors, he's died playing with them. Some of you guys, I can't even say his name because it's still being litigated. Whew. So, yeah, but he was a nice man. That's how he died. Yeah. So, right. Yeah. And then some of you guys are gonna go look because we're my alma mater, and you're gonna look and see. And some of you guys know, SF State. I was really cool with Vicky. You were cool with Vicky. Yeah, she wrote my letter of recommendation for the director of School of Public Health. She wrote my recommendation. That's how these hoes went to go get set up. What? Vicky did what? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is gonna go so far. Everyone's watching this. Thank you, emails. This is Daisy naked photos. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans now. That's what they were doing. Ooh, just because my body, just jealousy. He's just doing way too much because I'm not even in that type of energy. I'm sorry, you're too young for me. I'm just 1 year younger than me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're not even supposed to be calling me by my name like that. I'm Miss Daisy. So I did this one. CPEN, California Pan Health Ethnic Network. California Pan Ethnic Health Network, right? So, it's for, this is just for like year one. So the stipulations for year one that we were going to do $56,000 just for myself, right? For year one, it was supposed to be like a 2-year thing. So that's 100K, 2 years. And then this one was California Children's Trust. It was like to rewrite the medical system. Oh, let me open that again so you guys can see that was my name on it. Oops. Because I don't make up fake documents, but I know somebody's going to go try to use that. Okay. Okay, so a lot of the work that I did is like setting up the program, bringing stuff in, doing extra research, making it innovative, doing a lot, built-in curriculum, leading coalitions, like a bunch of stuff going on. I've done a lot of work, police, another thing too, putting out police ordinances, overnight executive orders. Okay, well, we went through Daisy. I put like 2-3 people together. We had like a big youth and panel in the city. This is one of the reasons why Jose Luis is a big ass hater, because I put all that together and he was like, oh, well, my boss said that you could potentially get fired for doing that. Why? Because, that could be too much. And my boss never said that. He's the one that's been starting that because I threw down for that. And it helped create hella different policy. Yeah. It helped to create hella different policy, and that's how a lot of these young people know me. Like some of my young people, I just saw them the other day. Some of my youth, they work in this department, that department, that department. That's how everyone's talking about this, and it looks hella goofy. So now, that's the quest of playing in her email. That's what people are talking about. That's why they're playing in her email. So let's keep looking at this with the feds. So let me pull this up, because this is just a project summary. I need the actual contract. So Children's Trust, here we go. I did this with Children's Trust. You guys know these people. This one was for $75,000. Yeah, listen to Rhea and what she's saying. And I dropped the contract because they were all messy. And then at that same time, I got nailed and they were all involved. And I said, you know what? Because they were starting all the shit. So this one was just for, and I'm showing this contract because this is like when the court case and everything had gotten started and I had to step back. So this one is from another organization, and because of the work that they do, I can't necessarily show you the organization name because it is for the state and it's like something with having something to do with like certain like civil rights laws and things like that. But this one was for I just want to show you how long it was for. So this is how much it was for, how long, to do like some quick work, and that's how much I made. Right. So these are like the type of contracts that I used to like run through, and like this type of work that I used to do, and this is like how effective I was in doing my work. Right. So then like this is like for California. This is like for like a health network as well too. So this is like for 2 different counties. They wanted me to do work. So 500 hours, and that was like $100 an hour. Right. And then this is just like the base, and they always like create a budget for extension. And then for the California endowment, I had a contract with them for like 60,000. That's the one that they went to play with. And then there was another contract that I had for another 40,000 from Kaiser. I could pull that up. And this, I'm just showing you guys, like, this is like how they went to go play with my name. They're on my computer, so they know what they're doing. And this is how something's gonna come up with how a few organizations, they're gonna find out like, how did this happen in our org? It's because they're playing on Daisy's computer, and that's what they don't want to say, that it's because they specifically allowed that with her, that it went that far with everybody else. Goofy shit. And it's because of how they keep on trying to like make it seem like I wasn't supporting and working in the community because of the impact that I had and the drama that they had to create to try to get everyone on their side because of what they created with women going missing, starting hella shit, bringing women into sex rituals, playing with ratchet ass men like that, getting them put on the track, then talking about I'm a social worker. It's from Kaiser. Yeah, you guys can go look this up. They have all this. They're playing hella fucking games. Yeah, so like these are the type of contracts I used to hit where, doing a bunch of work. You work with Kaiser, yeah. Like I did some like adjustment to like a curriculum for like the Kaiser. They have like a school because Kaiser has a academy where they teach people and things like that. So they just brought it in house. So right, favor and fair. Man, I don't know what it is. I mind my own business. So how was I so effective doing this work? Another thing here too. Here, UCSF. This is old. Oh, actually, I can't pull it, but I can show you the amount. Yeah, they took all this cyborg game. They went to go play. There's another female too that's watching this. Like, oh yeah, I told her to do this and this and that. Like, we were gonna get this contract, and I took this and tried to go get it funded. We all got blacklisted. That's how it came out that we trafficked all of the Palestinians, Syrians, Lebanese women, etc. I don't want to be involved this time. Right? Who wrote this? For Holland and to help the immigrants and stuff like that to do a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So, and that was in 2019. Because SOCAP, I don't play with them. There's a bitch there that's Erin Klankla. But I presented at SOCAP. I presented at SOCAP. Yeah, let me actually pull up my email. Yeah, that's that they're playing with magic. Because they're looking for a farm. And just causing hella fucking calamity. I'm like, why are you angry? Why is she angry like this? People shouldn't be seeing this. Okay, yeah, maybe I took it too far. Okay. Yeah, we just didn't know that. Maybe, okay. Well, okay, yeah. And then they owe me in court and playing in court. Okay. Yeah, maybe that shouldn't have happened. They said that she couldn't go to the court. They were playing with her everywhere. All her websites they play with, they played on all her bank accounts because of us. They did all this. People think that we're sick and crazy. Their family got exposed. It's whose mouth got ran. They all exposed their hand. Okay, I didn't know it was about that. So you guys exposed a 40, 50-year war? What are you talking about, Biafra war? Look at this. Over 60 million people died. It was like 6 million. Please. Yeah, about 6 million people passed away. Most of them kids. Ebo. Because you guys are growing things on your line. Like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have started that. And causing warfare and drama. We were playing with black magic. We were playing with different rituals and starting things. We all got banished from our places. Okay, right. And this is where we go again with indigenous rights. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and the Spanish indigenous community being here goofy. And then mad that we're getting indigenous code. So, oh yeah. Now here goes another thing with the UN and all them watching this. They did reach out. One of them reached out, the United Nations Blockchain Cybersecurity Council, just to say, okay, well, that's that. Why would I be playing with you? I know what you're doing. So, okay, where's the money? Okay, so here. Okay, great. So council, okay, here I have a policy. Let's rewrite C++, RCF, RFC, request requirement. Put this right here on the C++ server. No more VBS3, no more none of that. Soundtech. Okay. So the contracts. Because they took my website and things like that and played on my drive, playing with my documents. So which one was I supposed to be looking for? I showed you guys, or there was California Endowment. Like, we never funded her and this and that. Oh my God. I just told them that you came out of nowhere with it. Okay, yeah, we were, okay, yeah, starting hella shit. Turn that off. Because I'm telling you, I have no patience. I'm going to deal with you so badly. What are you talking about? I have diplomatic immunity. Playing with me to my charges. Right. So, let's get started here. Yeah, Desiree, she's gonna come open her mouth. How much have you gotten? Where's your contracts? That's not for you. That's not for your organization. That's for either the endowment, another program, or it's for Urban Strategies Council, who also got caught up. That's how they got caught up, Desiree. No annual report, no nothing. Can't report on her numbers, no nothing, because it's all fudged. She's not doing anything. Ask her how much does the endowment give me. Let me see the deposit and the report. TCE contract. Okay, so there was a contract. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why did that happen in court? Because they rigged the court case. First Five California, been played with them. It is not because who worked there. It's because they actually knew somebody else outside of that completely, that had called me to do trainings and stuff. Yeah, ISQA, International Society for Quality Improvement. That's how some of the international health people are watching this now. That's how they know me, because I used to do trainings for them. I presented at IHI. International, it's Institute for Health Improvement. Don Berwick, I believe that's his name. I've met all of them. I sat at the CEO table with all of them. Matter of fact, something's going to come out with that, with documents, and somebody playing on my phone because they saw somebody in the Middle Eastern community on my page, and his face just popped up in my phone. Because, like, that's like one of the things too, people know me online. Like, oh, Daisy, she's always at a conference and like making friends. That's how people know me. So, IHI, like, one of the things is like finesse. Like, I get to go to different conferences. I've been at Clean Tech Forum, all of them. I get to do all that type of stuff. That's how I know a lot of people, this type of thing. So they were playing with my name and starting all shit. They didn't know that this was all going to come up, that they would get caught like that, playing with my name like that, like very low vibrational garbage and nonsense. Yeah, wow. That's just email. Yeah, I have it for court, TCE. Because it's the TCE contract. Okay, here, I think it's, oh, okay, it's downloaded as a email. Because I downloaded it. Okay, so it would be, right? Playing, starting hella shit, running their fucking mouth, causing hella drama. Yeah, oh, there was a kidnapping attempt. Oh, I didn't know that our mouth. Oh. Okay, yeah, well, sis. Okay, well, yeah, she was doing her thing. Oh, I'm telling you, you bitches have to really be ready. No, get ready to square up. You're done. What charges? Yeah. And something about you, no, never mismanaged anything. That's how the fiscal sponsor got caught up, because they went to go look and they found a bunch of shit, them moving money and something with the PEX card. So for the nonprofits, you have your fiscal sponsor, or you go get your 501c3, which is going to come up and playing. You have a card that you can use to do digital purchases. They were taking people's money, like, oh, $1,000 here, $15,000 there, and then having PEX pay out the card. Like, oh, we got hacked, we'll pay our insurance. That's how that got exposed. That was them doing that, playing like that. They took like $1,500 from me early on. Okay, well, she's getting a lot more money. She's like very smart. Okay, so they'll pay it out. Okay, yeah. That's how Cheon got exposed early on. Some lawyer, Eva, Chloe Blackley. She was their lawyer. Chloe. Yeah, Elaine Kobilecki. Yeah, that name. Yeah, that's gonna start a lot of shit in Asia. And she was their lawyer. She's still a lawyer. Yeah, she's no longer there. Hell of people got hit. I told you the DA got hit. Gavin Newsom went through a recall. Drama for days. Of course they rigged it. He saw how close he was getting out of office. Oh, they all voted for them. Oh, okay. Kevin Cox, yeah. He was a Republican. He was a stupid. And that he's going to be a hitter. Wow. Approve. Wow. We're at their door. Approve. Chemical server. Approve. High priest. Yeah. I owe him a lot more. Yeah. I have a cooler on the Ruger. When it's hot, yeah, they're working with him. Some of you guys want to know what speech can you work with? Why aren't I aquatic? You're getting mad. Arthur, fist clench. Don't get into that. What have you done good for people of color, or for the world and for different animals and plants and stuff like that? You can work with me. We have like databases for like people, supporters and stuff like that. So if you're here on the planet, you might as well do well. Yeah, it's a great way. It's a great life. You can die and not have to deal with anything. We go back to our indigenous body. So right, so you guys go play there. So somebody here is a public defender. Oh, I helped a few people get out of cases and charges and statements and documents. Yeah, I saw a bunch of fuckery. Hey, hello, iguana, octopus, the lion, stuff like that. I could work with you guys. Yeah, okay, cool. That's like, one thing that you guys need to absolutely know. So there's that high priest that looks like the dad from King of the Hill. Approved. Wow. Yeah, wipe me down. Wow. Whoo. I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me. Yeah, I'm gonna take him out because you guys have really started it. So now, well, let's move forward. Contracts, victim of a crime. So now we've done that, and now you guys see what they've started. Okay, a bunch of goofy, ugly bitches running around. If I show you all their face in a row, somebody's gonna get shot. Yeah, Ida Mariam, she's already inspired somebody's kidnapping, her murder. Yeah, goofy McGoof troop. So let's get started with victim of a crime. So here in the call, she's basically saying that there was an application that was already approved, and that this one was denied, but this one was the one that was approved, and because she was playing games on the phone, and then also to she says what address it goes to.
2021. Then you had one that was approved in 2012.
I never filed one in 2012, so I think maybe somebody's using my account for laundering money. Because in 2012, I was 20. In 2012, I was like 22. I never filed in 2012.
Okay. Have you ever had a mailing address in San Francisco?
Yeah, what's the address?
What's the address?
The mailing address that I have in San Francisco, it's 77. Right, but then you can track the check. So why would I play with them running around back and forth like that? Because I submit this on court record, then what? Right, because this is on court record. Yeah, it's in a bunch of statements that started this with the Spanish community. That's what started this in the Spanish community. That a bunch of women went missing because of victim of a crime. So now what did I just start in the UK? What cases, statements, charges, and documents? What do I know about cases, statements, and charges, and documents? What do I know about getting my hands on choppers of power? What do I know about war at their door? So, I just feel like you guys have seen, right? So, do what you need to do with that. Let that help your cases. You just heard what she said. It was approved in. It's like the Hanifis too. It's 6 different groups. It's like 3 of them that have no idea about the original first group that, those are the niggas that were doing that, Nation Islam and all them that kidnap people and play. And they have no idea about the second group, like, okay, so that's what's going on. And then there's something that's gonna come out about Rosalind Reed, how her boyfriend got killed. Yeah. Because Hanifi in Oakland. That's like her claim to fame in Oakland, how her boyfriend got killed and why they gave her the money to start her organization and why they're playing with her now. And how she's still trapped with some like weird ass nigga, Nation Islam Youssef. And he plays with a bunch of Hanifis. That's why I just don't talk to her. I'm like, I'm gonna let you see this, Rosalind, because I almost saw a sister in you. I once knew that you had a connection. I once saw that God was around you. So I'm just going to let her see that. Why isn't Daisy talking to me no more? Why aren't I talking to you? I know what it is. Yeah, that's why people get mad at me too. Because if Daisy stopped talking to you, you know why? Because I'm not a ratchet person. I keep good people around me and I help a lot of people. Also, too, there's a high priestess here, Kita. Be careful with all these hoes. And there's one running around. Be careful because her family has her hand in this with Cheong. Be very careful about people infiltrating the black community to hide. Do they know how all these like different like young black men and stuff like that died? Oh, I had long hair back then. Ooh, and taking them to different restaurants and stuff like that, getting big and shit like that. So what do I know about playing games and bippity boppity boo and hoeing? And she's popular. Right? So somebody didn't even go to church today. She knew I was gonna be online. Took off her bra. Well, where's that coconut? You guys have taken it too far. Anyways, you guys, there's way more people always in the chat than it says. Always. I'm gonna get offline. It's probably like 200, 300 people in here. Literally.